Hey guys, Tuxx here, and it is time for another Japan Crate. Yes, snacks delivered from Japan to your home from Japan Crate, the monthly subscription service. I'm a little behind on these, so actually I've had this one for a couple weeks now, and it came with the seal broke, and so I was really concerned that maybe it was full of ants or like the mailman was like eating my Japanese snacks or something, but everything seemed fine. I just shut it and kind of forgot about it, and the time has come to open this bad boy. Now, a little disclaimer this time around, if this thing's full of ants or something, it'll be kind of exciting for both of us, but I think it's fine, but I don't know, seal broke, so hopefully it's not full of razor blades or anything bad. I'm sure it's fine. But anyway, also joining us for this particular video is some little Figma figures. I like to have a few figures around, and this time it is the Melancholy of Hiroti Suzumiya. We have Hiroti here and Yuki over here. I recently tried getting a credit card with a image, like you can have like images put on credit cards, and I've seen in Japan they actually issue some Hiroti credit cards with this character on it, and I was hoping to get one, but of course no US issuer is issuing Hiroti credit cards, so I was trying to do one of those design your own credit card things, and I found my credit union actually looks like they were going to do it for me, which I was shocked, because most places are like, no animation, no anime, but then finally in the final stages of them like checking it out, they said they didn't want to do it because it was like anime. So anyway, my search continues for a Hiroti Suzumiya credit card. If you know of a bank that does it, that services the United States, please let me know. I would pick up the credit card just for the sake of having that. Okay, with that said, if you've never watched Melancholy of Hiroti Suzumiya, it is a fantastic anime, and they just completed the disappearance of Yuki Nagato, the spin-off series, which really isn't season 3. It's its own little thing, but that's Yuki over there, and it was a great series. Both the dub and the Japanese original version both were excellent. Great job to all the voice actors and actresses who were involved in that process. And I'm really hoping sometime for a season 3 of Hiroti, because there's some really great stuff in the manga. If you've only watched the animes, season 1 is fantastic. Season 2, I love the Endless 8. Some people don't like it, I know. A lot of controversy over the Endless 8, but I thought it was cool. And season 3 could be action-packed. I mean, if you read the mangas, without giving too much away, basically one of Kion's ex-girlfriends comes to the school, and of course Hiroti, being God and very jealous and a little psycho, like hates it, okay? And there's even some like possibilities of it being Hiroti from a different dimension, or all sorts of other weird things going on there. So I don't want to say anything more, okay? That's just a few of my theories, okay, to throw out there. So if you're interested in reading it, it is in manga form right now, and hopefully at some point, now that they completed the disappearance of Yuki Nagato, hopefully they'll actually make the anime. Okay, enough of this. Now it's time to open Japan Crate and see what we have this time in this particular box. Now, first off, the packaging, as normal, I really love Japan Crate. They have like really nice packaging. On the inside, you're greeted by like a nice little manga comic kind of thing. Lots of really cute drawings and stuff. I don't know if you can see this, like little cute little clouds and, you know, everything. It's just super cute, and they do a great job of really capturing that Japanese vibe. Okay, opening it up here, first thing you'll notice here is the little Japan Crate little manga, and again I am a couple weeks behind here, so sorry about that, but super cute, little octopuses, little toilets, lots of fun stuff. Here we'll start from the back like you should when you're reading manga. Opening it up here, you can see September in Japan. It talks about a mixture of, like, you know, warm days, and fall is coming in Japan. I'm sure it's already there now, so if you're watching this from Japan, let me know in the comments below what you think of the weather, please. But it's definitely, Japan is one of those countries that does get, you know, different seasons. So the seasons are changing, and of course they're finishing up any kind of, you know, fall festivals, harvest festivals, that kind of thing. And then it talks here on page 2 a little bit about the internal contents of this little magazine they put together. And then they have here like a cute little manga that talks about different things, about candy. You can read this yourself if you want. I'll just kind of like show little pages here. You can pause it if you want. It talks about, ooh, American candy, no, Japanese candy, yes, 3DS, grenades, blah, blah, blah. I mean, there's a good amount of humor mixed up in this, which is really cool. Continuing on, the next page here talks a little bit about the candy. I'm going to come back to this a little bit because I like to kind of refer to this a little as I go through it, but you can see it talks a little bit about the contents of the box. And then next up here talks about this. They've had this candy before, and it was really good. It's kind of like a sugar rock candy, and they have a whole page devoted to it. And it's interesting. These candies, it takes 7 to 13 days to produce, because they're made with coating sugar, and I mean, it's kind of interesting how they actually get into the manufacturing of the candy. And then the next page here talks about one of these other little things here. A very cute little sucker kit. And then it talks about the big crate that you can win, which I will probably never win. Japan Crate, if you're watching this, please let me win. Give me a chance, baby. Like, I would love to win the Super Duper Crate. I feel like I'm unlucky in these kind of like crate deluxe box giveaways, so I think I will never win. But there's some awesome stuff in here, no doubt. PS4, Pikachu, Muku, like all sorts of cool stuff in here, so it'd be great to win that. And then this is really interesting. The do-it-yourself candy this time is actually a toilet candy. Okay, you make candy in the toilet. So that's pretty fun. Japanese has a certain fondness towards toilets and like fancy toilet things. So like I'm not too surprised there is a toilet candy in this Japan Crate. But very cool. And then it talks about September and more things. It talks about typhoon season, different things happening in the community, all that good stuff. So it's really cool that they really give you a sense of Japan in a box. And then here it just talks a little bit more about different things, contests, and then this final page is one of my favorite ones. This is actually like a community art thing, so people take photos, their cat in the box, all sorts of things. People drinking the soda, cats sleeping in a box. I guess cats like these boxes, little anime drawings, Japan Crate, some dude in all candy, some girl in a box, some person in their taco thing, someone, little kid drinking the thing. I mean, there's lots of cuteness. Very cool. It's great that they include the community in the box. That is a really great touch. Alright, so that is the magazine. So let's dive right in here, guys. And the first thing we will take a look at this time around is this. Wow, it's really full. And this is full girt. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to have to refer to the magazine on this one. It looks like little candies with some kind of inside thing. It looks like blueberry and mango, perhaps. I will open the handy dandy little catalog here and we will take a look together and see what we have in this particular thing. Full girt. Okay, here we go. This fruity, crunchy candy comes in two flavors, blueberry and yogurt. Wow, which one is your favorite? Okay, that's pretty cool. Sounds like something I would definitely eat, so I'm happy to have that. Now, sometimes the boxes do have different things, so it's not a guarantee you're going to have the same thing in every box. Sometimes there is variants of them. And again, it breaks it down by like the mini box, the original box, and the premium box. So if you have like a different amount that you want to spend, you can actually get a smaller box or a bigger box, which is pretty cool. Okay, moving along. This looks delicious. This, I would say, is something I will definitely eat. I will save this for later. Okay, and the next thing, the reason why I don't open these, and in fact in future ones I may open them, but the problem is that if you open them, some of them is kind of like perishable by air or whatever, and I'd hate for like chips and things to kind of spoil, so I kind of prefer just to talk about them. But if you have a question about any of the individual contents, like, hey Tuxx, did you think that was gross or whatever, or I really hated this in the box, or I love this thing in the box, let me know in the comments below, please. Okay, next thing up here is one of these little guys. Now this actually looks like something I get from Tim's Oriental Mark in Miami. There's a little Asian market that have these like little, it's like kind of like an ice cream cone outside, and the inside, the real one is like ice cream, and it does have red beans in it, which is commonly used in a lot of Japanese treats, like a sugar-coated bean kind of thing, which sounds gross, but it's doable. And I don't usually like beans, I'll confess. Everyone who knows me knows I don't like beans, but I will eat red bean things in small quantities. So anyway, so that is that, but I definitely love the ice cream fish, and we'll take a look here and see what they have to say about this. In the handy dandy book, it says, let's see, this is takoyaki is one of the most traditional Japanese snacks, made from a waffle-like batter filled with sweet red bean or other flavors. Yeah, served hot at festivals. So yeah, that's exactly what this is, except for instead of being like ice cream, which obviously they can't do in a box like this, it's some kind of like weird like foamy thing. It looks like chocolatey to me, but maybe it's red bean. So anyway, pretty cool. And then moving along, let's take a look at this big bag of chips. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. Very cute packaging, as you'd suspect from anything from Japan. You know, I gotta say, I love Japan's sense of style when it comes to like packing things very cool. So, very good. Looks like this does have a weird expiration date. I don't know if that's expiring July 3rd, the 15th, made its manufacturer. It expires 11/3/15. Kind of interesting. But anyway, so it looks good. I'm sure I will enjoy this. And this looks like some kind of potato chip. So we will see here what this is all about. This is only in the premium box. This is potato chips, seaweed, and salt. Wow, that seems interesting. Seaweed and salt. Salt and seaweed flakes give these chips an unusual crunch, not found in most American chips. They're flavorful and unforgettable. Alright, that could be a little scary sounding to me a little bit, but you know what? I will definitely try these, and I think I will like them. I like most things that are kind of fishy, so I think I will definitely be into this. Okay, moving along, we got this little thing here. Ooh, these are super squishy. These feel like little gels, like gummy bears or something kind of. Let's see what they say about this. Looks like it's definitely grape flavored. Very cute packaging. Very squishy, and I love that we have a resealable seal. That is something really cool. In fact, you know what? I will taste one of these since I can reseal it. Let's try one of these here. See inside the box? It's like, oh, it's clear. I really figured it would be like more like oh, it looks like there's one lucky one. Like they're all like this, and there's a lucky one here. Wow, the flavor. I wish you could smell. I wish I could transport the smell over the camera here to you. When I open this, there is a burst of grapey smell in here, which is delicious. These, I cannot wait to get this in my mouth. All right, here goes. Mmm. Ooh, it's really squishy. It tastes like a gummy. I think it actually smells more grapey than it tastes. It tastes more like natural grapes and less like Americanized grape Kool-Aid, if you will. There's supposed to be one lucky one, though. I wonder if I can see that. Maybe I didn't get a lucky one. Oh, it's way in the bottom. I'm not going to dig through all of them. I think there's one lucky one way in the bottom. Oh, maybe I got chipped. I don't know if I have a lucky one. I don't think I do. Huh, weird. Okay. Well, it looks like there could be a lucky one in the package, but it looks like I did not get a lucky one, so no luck for me. But I'd say these are delicious. I will definitely eat all these. They will be fantastic. Okay, moving along here. Let's take a look at the drink this time. I love getting these drinks when I'm in Tim's in Miami. I love checking these out. And this is carbonated soft drink. Lychee. Okay, I've had like the ice cream of this actually in Chinatown, New York. It was absolutely delicious. Loved it. If you're going to New York on vacation, there's a great little Chinatown ice cream. It's called Chinatown Ice Cream Factory, I'm pretty sure. Send me a message if you're going to New York and if you're not sure about this place, but it is fantastic. I would totally recommend it, and really great prices, and they have all sorts of other really cool foods, including a Chinese or Japanese version of McDonald's, although I was a little disappointed because most of the food they served there were pretty traditional American McDonald's, like they don't have the egg on the hamburger or whatever, but really cool experience, and definitely worth checking out if you're in New York City. Okay, alright, so anyway, let's take a look at this and see what they have to say. Let's see, this is a yummy tropical fruit. Perfectly suits refreshing fruity flavor, marble. Yeah, it's got the traditional marble cap. I love the marble caps. I'm sure you guys already know about this if you watch my channel, but this type of soda, unlike American sodas, has kind of a interesting seal. It has a clear marble in here, and you push down, you pop it, and it kind of pops into this middle part here. It won't go down into this part, and it won't come out, so you won't drink it by accident, but it kind of keeps everything real fizzy and nice and very cool. But this is great. I love getting these drinks. I'd say that's a total winner. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, something small here. Wow, this is like the sucker thing. This is it looks like a cookie stick with a sucker perhaps, and it looks like it is lemon flavored, and the stick is cola flavored. So let's see what they have to say about this. Okay, this is, oh, that's from the premium too. That surprises me. Okay, this lollipop pack's a 3-in-1 surprise. Check out the featured candy on page 7. All right, here, let's see. That's what this is all about here. And it looks like this, they make them and they actually dip them like several times to give them kind of like the Willy Wonka, like Everlasting Godstopper, where it goes through like all of the flavors. Ooh, I'm eating beef and I'm now to blueberry pie and blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like that where it has different flavors as you go. So that's really cool. And I will definitely enjoy that. Thank you very much, Japan Crate. Okay, continuing on. Okay, this is the candy I was talking about before, and I've had these before in another one. I swear this was just like a month or two ago they had this, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm sure I shall enjoy it again. This is like very crunchy, very fruity, like rock candy. It's really good, and this is the thing they talk about here on page 6. And they talk about how it's done, and it takes a very long time to do this. And also, I guess, in Spirited Away, this is featured, which is kind of interesting. So, let's see here. Anyway, very cool. So, I shall try that in a little bit. And then this one here, this scares me a little, okay? Sometimes there's something in here that scares me, okay? And if there's one thing which may not be to my liking, this might be it. This feels very, well, it's lemon squash. So, I mean, that sounds pretty good. And this is one of those, it's a drink, it's very squishy feeling, it's like a very soft plastic, so it's almost more like a baggie full of soda or something, if you will, or like lemonade, if you will. Okay, and it has a top here that you twist off. Although a little trick to these, if you're actually in a store, I know a lot of people will actually, instead of twisting the top off and drinking that way, a little pro tip, on the bottom here, if you bite the bottom, you can suck it out the bottom, and that way it lasts longer, and you can actually like savor the flavor more. So if you have one of these or any kind of similar Japanese drink. Instead of doing the top, check out the bottom. If it's soft, bite the bottom and nick a little hole in it and actually suck it out the bottom. Okay? Alright, lemon squash. Okay, moving along. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, something corny. Now, the Japanese love their corn. They had the corn chips a few months back, and they were so incredibly corny. I gotta tell you, like, it was like a corn explosion in your mouth, okay? And it does not surprise me that they have these pretzel chips that are corn flavored, sweet corn flavored. Let's see what they have to say about these. We'll take a look at our little book. Okay, let's see here. Sweet corn. Enjoy the taste of summer with these Prez, I guess they're like pretzel sticks. They taste just like buttered, salted, wow, that would be pretty cool actually. Butter, salted, sweet corn that you join in a barbecue. Wow, I didn't expect the salted corn taste of that. So, wow, that would be very interesting. I'll definitely try that in a little bit. Sounds like a winner. Okay, we got a couple things left here. Let's take a look at this one here. Little squished, but still good. This looks like some kind of like chocolate pocky with a butter flavor, I guess. Sometimes the Japanese snacks are very graphic as far as showing you what the flavor is, which is kind of cool. So that looks very good. Looks like ice cream and butter. So we'll take a look here in the book and see what this one is about. Okay, this is chocolate cream. It's a different take on Pocky. And this is, each thick cookie is made of real butter and covered in a generous layer of whipped chocolate cream. That sounds very good. So we'll try that a little bit. Different version of the Pocky thing. Okay, moving along, we have a little toy here. And this, it's kind of weird. Like, you think the bubble would be, like, put together, but the bubble was actually not together, which is odd. But maybe they had to do that to make it all fit, because it honestly was a lot of stuff in this box. And this is a super cute little guy. Look at the little keychain. This is my collection of weird little Japanese things. Very cute. Ooh, nice for a little lazy day. So I'll pop that here, and I'll add that to my collection. And the final thing for us here is the toilet candy. This right here, which is this Moko Moko Toilet 3. Assemble your decorative own toilet. Yes, receive one of 4 countries: China, Japan, France, or US. With full instructions on page 10 and an instructional video on YouTube. Yes, so you can have lots of help assembling your toilet. And here is, I guess there's a talk about it on page 10. Right here, it talks about how to assemble the plastic contents of the toilet. You stick the bowl in the base, stick the lid on, stick the tank on, put the candy at the top, do the thing, shake the toilet a few times, put the lid back on, stir it up, and then the candy you eat from the bowl. Yes, so you eat from the toilet bowl. Sounds kind of gross, but you know, it's kind of cute in its own way, so we will try that later. This is the actual box, and I have been collecting a lot of these like do-it-yourself kits. Oh wow, look at that, there's a cactus coming out of the toilet after it was done. So I'm planted, they find other uses for these. Very interesting. Toothpick holder, cactus plant. I have a bunch of these do-it-yourself kits, so if this kind of thing interests you, let me know, and I will do some of these kits down the road. I don't usually do these on camera necessarily, but sometimes they're really fun, so let me know in the comments below if you're into that kind of thing. But this looks super cute. I wonder what country I'll get. I'll save that for the video or down the road. I would prefer to have the Japanese toilet, I think. Maybe the France one looks kind of cute. Bonjour, with the bread there. And of course the American one, winking with a hamburger. Hello. And then there's one here, which is China, that's pink, which is very cute too. So this looks like a lot of fun, and it's definitely one of the more creative different ones. Oh, look here on the other side, they show like there's some really good packaging involved in this, like great shelf life to this package. Talks about the little things from each country, shows some little stickers you can put on to decorate your thing. I love New York, hamburger, hello, Route 66. Wow, pretty crazy. Only in Japan, I guess. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you very much for checking this out. We got some really cool things this time around. Definitely dig in this Japan crate. And if you're into this, this is a monthly service that you can subscribe to. It's about 30 bucks, and it's great. By the time you add this stuff up, like if you're at a store buying it, this is like $2. This is like $2. It kind of all adds up, probably, you know, $1.79 or something. The chips might be like $2.19 or whatever. You could probably buy this much stuff for less than 30, but there's something really fun to be said about being mailed to you. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you are into this video, be sure and click the big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'm about at about 1350 right now, 1348, somewhere in there. I've been clocking right around 1350 for a while now. So if you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe and continue to add to our subscription base. I'm blown away with the number of subscribers. And by the way, I do have a new contest coming up soon, guys. I'm working out the fine details on it and deciding what to add into it. But I'll be announcing that shortly in the upcoming couple weeks, and maybe sooner or later, so be sure and check every video for all the latest news on Tuxx's next giveaway, okay? Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and be sure to check out the Instagram for previews of upcoming videos, and of course there's Gamer Tuxx, my gaming channel, and there is also the Tuxx Reviews, which is like computer hardware and other stuff, okay, miscellaneous. So, alright guys, thank you for watching, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.